More than 30 million people around the world have read the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That's almost the population of Australia. Imagine if all those readers shared one simple change, putting what matters most at the very top of their to-do list. Meet Anna. She was always busy. Every morning, her alarm rang at 6 o'clock, and she jumped into the emails before breakfast. By 9, she was in meetings that ran late. Lunch was a quick sandwich at her desk. Afternoons were full of urgent messages and last-minute reports. Evenings she brought work home, leaving no time for her family or her own health. One day, Anna opened a copy of the 7 Habits and read about a habit called Put First Things First. The idea was simple. Identify your most important goal and schedule it before everything else. Instead of letting demands control her day, she would decide what truly mattered, like exercise, reading with her children, and planning her long-term projects, and block time for those first. The next morning, Anna wrote down 3 must-do items: a 30-minute run, 30 minutes of reading with her kids, and outlining her presentation due next week. She put those slots into her calendar before she checked email or agreed to any meeting. Then she watched what happened. Her energy soared after the run. Her children looked forward to story time, and her presentation plan came together smoothly. At first, co-workers asked why her schedule looked empty. She simply replied, "I protected my top priorities." Soon, they noticed she was calmer, more focused, and delivering better results. Anna stopped feeling like a servant to her inbox. She became the leader of her own day. This short story shows how one habit can transform a busy life into an organized, purpose-driven journey. When you learn to put first things first, you join millions who have discovered that success isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. In the next part, we will explore the first 3 habits. Be proactive, begin with the end in mind, and put first things first, and see how they build the foundation for true effectiveness. 1. Be proactive. Being proactive means you choose how to respond instead of letting outside events control you. Imagine you wake up and see rain. A reactive person might think, "Oh no, my picnic is ruined." A proactive person thinks, "It's raining, maybe I'll read a book or plan an indoor game." Real life example. Min always rushed his reports and then made mistakes. After learning Be Proactive, he wrote every evening, "Tomorrow I will start my reports at 9 a.m. The next day, he did not wait for others or let his inbox decide. Min worked on his report first and finished before lunch. Then he had free time to relax. How to apply? Write down 3 things you can control: what time you wake up, the order of your tasks, and how you react to bad news, and practice being proactive every day. 2. Begin with the end in mind. If you want to drive to another city, you first decide your destination. In life, you also need a clear destination, your dreams, values, or career goals. Real-life example. Lan wanted to study abroad in 6 months. Instead of saying, "I will study English every day," she wrote, "By October 1st, I will pass the beta test and give a 5-minute speech about Vietnamese culture." Every study session, Lan looked at a photo of a passport and a world map on her desk to remind herself of her goal. How to apply? Write a personal mission statement. For example, "I will complete Project X in 3 months to earn a promotion." Place it where you can always see it, on your computer monitor or on your bathroom mirror. 3. Put first things first. Once you know your goal, you must protect time for it. Don't let urgent but unimportant tasks take over your day. Real-life example. Tu-on felt tired from answering emails all day. After learning this habit, he divided his tasks into important and urgent. Every morning, He spent the first 2 hours on important work writing his long-term project plan and practicing new skills. Only after that did he check email. As a result, Tuan's project moved faster, and he no longer felt stressed by constant notifications. How to apply? Create a weekly important not urgent list. Choose your 3 most important tasks, such as drafting your project idea, calling a potential client, or exercising, and schedule those first. Only after they are on your calendar should you agree to meetings or urgent requests. Practicing these first 3 habits. Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind, and put first things first gives you a private victory. You in control over your own choices, build confidence, and prepare yourself to work well with others. In the next section, we will explore the 3 habits of public victory. Think win-win. Seek first to understand, then to be understood, and synergize, which help you create strong relationships and truly beneficial results for everyone. 4. Think win-win. Think win-win means you look for solutions where everyone benefits. Instead of saying, I win and you lose, you ask, how can we both win? Real-life example. 2 classmates, Maya and Lynn, needed to share a laptop to finish a project. At first, they argued over time. Then they tried win-win. They planned so Maya worked in the morning and Lynn in the afternoon. Both finished on time, and their project was better because they helped each other. How to apply? When you face a conflict, pause and ask, what outcome will help both of us? Then list ideas. Choose the best plan that gives fair benefits to everyone. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. This habit teaches you to listen before you speak. You listen with empathy, trying to see the other person's point of view. Only then do you share your own ideas. Real-life example. At work, Hung and Trang had different ideas for a poster design. Hung talked about colors, but he did not listen to Trang's concerns about readability. When they used this habit, Hung first asked, what do you want people to feel? He listened. Then Trang said, I want the message clear for elderly readers. Hung understood and adjusted his design. Both felt heard and the poster looked great. How to apply? In your next conversation, give full attention. Look at the person, don't check your phone, and repeat what you heard, so you feel. Because, is that right? Then share your view. 6. Synergize. Synergize means working with others to create something better than you could alone. The idea is 1 + 1 = 3. Real-life example. A small community wanted to build a playground. The teacher, the mayor, and parents each had different ideas. They met and combined their plans. The teacher suggested safe materials, the mayor arranged funding, and parents volunteered to build. Together, they created a playground that was safe, fun, and affordable. How to apply? When you start a group project, invite people with different skills. Share your strengths and respect others' ideas. Build a plan that uses everyone's best talents. Practicing these 3 habits. Think win-win. Seek first to understand, then to be understood, and synergize leads to public victory. You build strong relationships, solve problems creatively, and achieve results that no one could do alone. In the final section, we will explore the 7th habit, sharpen the saw, which shows you how to renew yourself in 4 areas: physical, mental, social, and spiritual to keep growing and stay effective for life. 7. Sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw means taking time to renew yourself regularly so you stay effective and balanced. Just as a saw grows dull with use, you become less sharp when you neglect your own needs. Covey breaks renewal into 4 areas: physical renewal, exercise, Aim for at least 30 minutes a day walking, running, or stretching. Nutrition. Eat balanced meals and stay hydrated. Rest. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep to recharge your body. Mental renewal. Reading and learning. Spend time each day reading books, articles, or taking an online course. Writing and reflection. Keep a journal or plan your goals to keep your mind active. Problem solving. Challenge yourself with puzzles or new skills like learning a language or musical instrument. Social. Emotional renewal. Relationships. Schedule regular time with family and friends. Call, meet, or write letters. Empathy and service. Listen deeply and help others without expecting anything in return. Team building. Join a club or group that shares your interests to build supportive networks. Spiritual renewal. Values clarification. Review your personal mission statements and life goals. Meditation and prayer. Take quiet time each day to reflect on meaning and purpose. Nature and inspiration. Spend time outdoors or engage in creative activities that uplift you. Real-life example. Maya, a busy teacher, felt exhausted after months without a break. She decided to sharpen the saw. She joined a weekly yoga class physical, reserved 15 minutes each morning for reading mental, planned a monthly dinner with friends social, and spent Sunday mornings walking in the park spiritual. Within weeks, Maya felt more energized, focused, and happier in her work and home life. Pulling it all together, the 7 habits form a complete framework for personal and interpersonal effectiveness. 1. Be proactive. You are responsible for your choices. 2. Begin with the end in mind. Define your personal mission. 3. Put first things first. Prioritize what matters most. 4. Think win-win. Seek mutual benefit in relationships. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen with empathy. 6. Synergize. Combine strengths to achieve more. 7. Sharpen the saw. Regularly renew yourself in body, mind, heart, and spirit. These habits build on each other. The first 3 create private victory, giving you control over your own life. Habits 4 to 6 create public victory, helping you build strong, trustworthy relationships. Habit 7 sustains your effectiveness, allowing you to continue growing and giving your best in all areas. Covey's message is clear. Lasting success does not come from quick fixes or purely external rewards. It comes from cultivating character, clarifying your values, and practicing daily habits that align with your deepest goals. By living these principles, you transform not only your own life, but also positively influence the people and communities around you. I have 3 special questions for you. 1. Which of the 7 habits do you feel will make the biggest difference in your life, and why? 2. How will you schedule time this week to sharpen the saw in one of the 4 areas? 3. Who will you reach out to this week with a win-win mindset to strengthen a relationship?
If you enjoyed this story, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me make more stories for you.